Johnson again, but this time I'm actually really representing Urban Excursion. Anyone heard of us? Maybe, perhaps. Anyways, I've already done way too much talking, so I'm going to let Al do some talking. One of our teachers on our excursions, actually we have a few of our teachers here this evening. A couple of them are stage shy. Robert is a poet, and you might have actually seen him on TV lately, on CBC. Anyways, he's going to share some poetry as well, but Al's going to explain to you real quick what Urban X is.
Sure. Okay, thank you. Hey, what a great night. Give it up for all the artists tonight, eh? Come on. Come on in. Yeah. Actually, just in a nutshell, I'll try to be really quick because we're a little behind. Urban X, we basically take teams of people from literally all over the world. We bring them here to the beautiful city of Toronto. Give it up for Toronto. Toronto the good. Yeah. And basically, we don't let anybody on that team know what they're going to be doing for the rest of the week. We stay at the Canadiana Backpackers Hostel, and every morning you get up and we let you know what you're going to be doing. And you're going to walk a mile in probably everybody in this community's shoes, whether it's the homeless, whether it's sex trade workers, whether it's street artists, whether it's business owners, bankers, lawyers. It doesn't matter. We need to really start to respect our artists. A healthy community is not just based on healthy business on Bay Street. A healthy community is based on a healthy business on Bay Street, but it's also how we reflect and how we serve one another in our community and how we embrace one another. So basically, Urban Excursions takes you through life experiences where you begin to face your fears and prejudices, and whether you want to look at them or not, whether you're ignorant to them or not, you're going to face them, and you're going to find out what's beautiful about you. So anyway, enough about Urban Excursions. We'd like to introduce you to somebody who is absolutely beautiful. He is a poet, he is a lover, and he writes love poetry. His name is, I'm going to knight you, Sir Robert Thomas Payne. Give it up for Robert Thomas Payne!
Can you hear me? Pardon me, I have a bit of a cold, so it's a good thing I have a microphone. I have to give a quick shout out to Al and M, first of all. I've been living outside now for 3.5 years, and I've been trying to get people to have sleepovers in my squat. And believe it or not, a week and a half ago, Al and M actually slept outside in my squat, which is basically on concrete, and brought a couple of people in from London and from Kitchener, and they survived, and it wasn't so bad, and they are really willing to participate in other people's lives, so you really have to give it up for them. And I do have a bit of a cold, so I'm only going to bore you with one of my poems, but I call this When Money Comes. One of the places where I try and sell my book is a strip bar called For Your Eyes Only. And you might think that selling poetry in front of a strip bar would be really hard. And it is, but it works also. The odd person comes out, and I'm an odd enough person too, so we meet, and there you go. I got to know some of the ladies, and there is no specific Mary, but this is like a compilation of them. Money comes. Mary goes round and round and round town, from street corner to rented by the hour room, spreading herself thin, soul bruised from bouncy bed springs business. Mary's money man comes and goes, leaving money for Mary's arm or nose to mask the pain of making money men come. After the money goes, Mary goes round and round and round. Thank you. Okay. I thought it was only going to be one, but okay. When I first met these guys, it was in front of the Princess of Wales Theatre, and I was standing there selling my book, and I heard these people trying to sing the lyrics from one of the Sound of Music songs, because that was what was playing there. And So I chimed in, and raindrops on whiskers and kittens with mittens, even though that's not the lines. And as their punishment, because they smiled, we're still hanging out. Okay, so I call this one, perhaps, a Paris poem. Perhaps it wasn't me that night, perhaps that night it wasn't you. We were in Paris, that much is true. Perhaps as we stood by that tower, happily embracing in the soft summer shower, or as we skipped laughter and coins across that rain-dappled river, perhaps even then that sand didn't capture us, and our kisses disappeared like magic. Perhaps it wasn't me that night, perhaps that night it wasn't you. But I do know that the lights from all those Paris matches and all those Paris lights couldn't outshine the tiny flame we briefly held between us. Thank you again.
Just to let you guys know, Robert does sell his poetry in zines, and he has a whole stack of them with him tonight. So if you guys are interested in buying his poetry, that is how he lives. And he is an accomplished writer. He's actually in the Canadian Library. And so if you could support him this evening, he will be floating around here. Just grab him, and he'd love to share his poetry with you. Thank you.